Okay. Yeah, we're ready, bro. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, y'all take a little screenshot of this. I'm gonna go ahead and knock down the rest of the teams. Take a little screenshot. This is break number 87. All replays do get posted to chat. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, man. The reason is 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck, man. All right, y'all ready? Everybody ready? Let's go, bro. Good luck, everybody. Let's chase it, baby. This is the best part, bro. This is the best part of the night. Let's go. 20 boxes, chat. 20 boxes. I'm going to fly through the base, bro. I'm going to fly through the base. But I'm going to stop when we pull this super. Bo, Nolan, Carson on the Future Stars, Zach on the Refractor, Juan Soto on the X Fractor, Corbin Carroll on the Big Ticket, and Jordan. What's up, Big P? There we go. Bryce, Max, Coulson. These are sweet, bro. These past the present. Corbin Carroll. Luis Gonzalez. That's sweet. You got Brian Wu on the X Fractor. For the Yankees, you got Trent. And on the base, you got Carlos. I'm good, brother. How are you, man? Cattell, Max, Cody, Nico on the Refractor. You got Max.
Bang, bang!
For the Blue Jays on the X Fractor. Julio Rodriguez and Sandy. Appreciate that follow, Martin. Chris, Carson, Shane, Bubba. For the Blue Jays, you got Dylan, Stanton on the Wrecking, and Spencer. Got William, Ryan, Ronald Acuna. Sweet, bro. Tops 91. Here we go. You got Gabriel on the Diamond for the Diamondbacks on the Refractor. You got Mason on the X Fractor. And Christopher Jaron. Them throwbacks are clean, bro. There we go. We got some color right here. You got Kyle, Kobe pulling from the back. You got Ellie. For the Giants, you got Matt. For the Brew Crew, you got Christian. You got Logan. For the
Bang,
Rockies, bang. TJ Rumfield to 199 skis. There you go, King Cactus. First little numbered card. We still got a lot of boxes, chat. Don't even trip, man. I'm gonna have to pause here for a minute to make some room on this desk, dog. Lag? Oh man. It's your internet, X. Where's this super at, man? We need a super, gang. Christian on the refractor. For the Rangers, you got Jacob on the X, Juan Soto on the big ticket, and Xander. Jonah, Tyler, Alejandro, Brandon. For the Tigers, you got Torres, Jose on the wrecking, and Wyatt. Dang. Remember when I first did the stream, Josh? The first stream I ever did, bro. We had a power outage. It's like, what the heck? Bro, and then I was here on a Saturday, and tell me why they wrecked right here down the street and it knocked down the whole power, like a whole mile radius around here. So it was like I had customers in the shop that I was talking to, and we were talking and the power just went out. We were like, what the in the Christian Hurston on the refractor. You got Ramirez on the X fractor for the Dodgers. You got Will Smith and Willie Wonka in the chocolate factory. I have one, bro, but I don't have the plug-in here. I got the plug-in at the house. Zach, Victor, Ellie De La Cruz, and Barry Larkin on the past to present. That's sweet. Ooh, Aaron Judge on the throwback, baby. That's nice. Then you got Christian. You got Dylan on the X Factor. That's why they were $79.99, manner. And Yamamoto, bro. Dylan Cruz, a little James Wood. Bro, the next break that I'm going to run, it's going to be 9 boxes of the top 26 Topps tier 1, bro. That's going to be 18 autos in that break, chat. Ben, Tovar, Guzman, Taylor on the refractor. For the Dodgers, you got Blake. For the Rays, you got Caminero on the X fractor and Senga. There we go. Green to 99, baby. Let's go. Good luck. Alex, Nolan. Ooh, Yamamoto on the perspectives. That's sweet. You got Sal. For the Dodgers, you got Andy on the X Fractor. For the Tigers, you got Carey to 99. Good luck. Good luck. Past to present. For the Dodgers, Yamamoto. This is beautiful. Nice hit, brother. Nice hit for the Dodgers. Yeah, for sure, man. Nice little Yamamoto right there, too, guy. All right, here we go. Next box. The homie Mikey, bro. Stanton, Otto, Mookie on the throwback. Bryce on the refractor. You got Jonah on the X. Hoskins on the big ticket. And Ramirez. All right, cool, bro. Thanks, Mike. There we go. Chase, Perez, Cody, David for the Mets on the rivals. Then you got Gavin for the White Sox. You got Grant. I don't like how these cards are backwards, dude. Bryce. Let's pull a banger, dog. We need to pull a nasty one. Michael, Carson, Caleb, Jesus for the Phillies on the refractor. For the A's, you got Jacob Wilson on the X-Fractor and Ryan for the Rockies. Yeah, I know. Yeah, putting it backwards like that, right? Corey, Alex, Dylan, Roman on the Future Stars. That's sweet. You got Zach on the X, O'Neal on the Wrecking, and Spencer. Luis, JP, JJ. Agustin Ramirez on the refractor. You got Addison on the X-Fractor for the Cubs. You got Alex and Brenton. We got a shitload of cards to sort. Austin, Carson, Maximo, Justin for the Astros. You got Zach. For the A's, you got Tyler and Bobby Witt. Next box. Damn, we're barely in box number 4. We're going to pull something good, man. Too many boxes not to pull nothing good. There we go. Javier, Connor, Adolis, Pete Alonso on the refractor. For the Rangers, you got Andrew. On the big ticket, you got Julio and Luis Angel. For the White Sox. You got Nick, Jacob, Andres, Manny on the rivals. You got Conley on the X and Noah on the X. Got Manny, Soto on the throwback, Isaac on the refractor, Roman Anthony on the X-Fractor. For the Braves, you got Ronald Acuna and Jack. You got Noah, Early, Joey, Basalo on the refractor, throwback. You got Manny on the X-Fractor, Colson Montgomery on the wrecking, and Xavier. Nah, you ain't missing nothing crazy, dog. This is box number 4. Sasaki, Mike Trout on the refractor. That's sweet. You got Nick on the X-Fractor for the Tigers. You got Javier and Zach Wheeler. Little Mike. These refractors are nice, bro. I like them. They're sweet. They would look very nice in the slab. But it just sucks that the slabs are $80+ now. You got Brandon, Matt, Drake, Denzer for the Angels on the negative. That's sweet. Sweet card, man. Yeah, I know. You got Matt on the X Fractor, Brandon, and then Mookie. Mookie Pookie. Box number 5, chat. Every time I see these right here, I think it's a red out of 5, dude. Come on. Spencer, JT, Paul Skeens on the Future Stars. That's sweet. Trey Turner on the Refractor. You got Carter Jensen on the X Fractor. Shohei on the big ticket. We'll take that all day. And then Willie. Nice little big ticket. Carter, Paul, Trey, David Ortiz on the Rivals. For the Tigers, you got Spencer on the X, Mike for the Braves, and Sal on the base. Got Royce, UC, Parker, Michael on the Refractor. You got Suzuki on the X Fractor. For the Blue Jays, you got Ernie and Xander on the base. Is he really your cousin, bro? Sal, William, O'Neal, Chris. For the Orioles, you got Chris on the X Fractor, Roman Anthony on the Wrecking Crew, and Logan. That's the only thing that really sucks about like running megas and shit, bro. Like the hit rate is just kind of cheeks. Ernie, Francisco, Okamoto on the throwback. That's sweet. Brian Reynolds on the Refractor. You got Garcia on the X Fractor, Moises on the X Fractor, and Kevin. What's up, Faithy? Suzuki, Mike, Jackson, Kyle, Olga Sawara on the X Fractor, Royce, and Wyatt. Next box number 6, chat. We still got 14 to go. I'm good. How are you? All night. Sal, Kyle Teal on the throwback, Suarez. And you got Logan on the X Fractor, Jack Caglione on the big ticket, and Matt. We'll take that Caglione all day, gang. Lagging? Am I still lagging? You probably got to go out and come back in, right? Okay, all right. Yeah, if it lags, just go out and come right back, and you should be good. Yeah, redo it. You got Willier, Cal, Brady. This is why, Manor. You got Mason Wynn and Ozzie Smith on the past to present. Cardinals, you got Alec and Bryce Harper on the X Fractor. Christian. What's up, Chris? Got Ernie, Wadrip, Gore on the refractor. Then you got Mason Miller, Byron Buxton on the X-Fractor, and Christopher. Come on, baby. Show me a redemption, a red, a black, orange, something. Come on. Devin, Hunter, Jonathan, Nick Kurtz on the Future Stars. You got Xander on the X-Fractor, Spencer on the Wrecking, and Trent. Got Denzel, Imai, Gabriel, Dalen on the refractor. You got Sal on the X-Fractor. You got Willie for the Giants and Brian. I know it is, bro. It's annoying, really. How can I fix that? Do this and just have one instead of two. Aaron, Zach, Nico, Hunter, Brown for the Astros. This is sweet. For the Stroskis, dog. That's a very nice card. Dang, this is beautiful, man. SP. And then you got Juan. You got Kevin on the X-Fractor and Wyatt Langford. Yeah. Who got the Astros? Nate Long got the Astros. Let's go, Nate. Me? Heck yeah, bro. Good stuff, man. Some cheater. This fool. Jacob, Griffin, Adolis, Cal on the Refractor. Then you got Brent on the X-Fractor, Ellie De La Cruz on the Big Ticket, and Alec. You got Grant, Jacob, Andres, Willie Mays on the Rivals. You got Guriel on the X-Fractor. You got Sean on the X-Fractor and Logan. Gavin, Dylan, Murakami. Let's go, baby, for the White Sox. Brady House. You got Daniel on the X-Fractor and Shada. These are nice, bro, for sure. Those things are like 40 bucks. Rafael, Bryson, Guerrero, Colson on the throwback for the Yankees. Carlos, Corey Seager on the Wrecking, and Byron. Ooh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see, baby. Y'all ready for this? Y'all want me to sweat it or what? I'm gonna sweat it, bro. Yeah, I think it's an out of 10. It's black. There we go. Jack, Ryan, Sasaki, Drake. For the Dodgers, you got Freddie on the X-Fractor. You got Logan on the X-Fractor and Bryce. There we go. Y'all ready for this? Kyle, Marcus, Brett, Mason, Joey. There we go. Good luck, boys. Good luck, man. For the A's. For the Braves, baby. Michael Harris. For the Braveskies. On card auto. These ink strokes are beautiful. All right, next box. Let me make some room real quick. Oh, because I said for the A's. My bad, bro. That's my bad. Yeah, he's not bad. That's all right. We still got a lot more boxes, bro. We're going to pull something crazy. Let's go. Luke on the refractor. Riley Green. A little Miz on the big ticket. And Carlos. Duty? When he hit that Nick Kurtz? Harry, Suarez. Wait, is this a... It's not numbered, is it? Man, that thing looks black, bro. All right, you got Greg on the Rivals. Jack Caglione on the throwback. You got Jeff. Shohei on the X-Fractor. And Julio. We'll take that Shohei all day, brother. I don't know. I don't think so. What's up, Maddie? Let's see some color, chat. Let's go. Zach, Gore, Cole, Jackson Holiday. These cards being flipped over like this, bro, are so annoying. Yamamoto on the X-Fractor and Max. Kafus, Vinny, Brooks, Seth for the Diamondbacks. You got Corbin, Byron on the Wrecking, and Freddie Freeman. If you guys ever want to watch the replays, man, they're always up on YouTube. Got Cam, Drew, Taylor Ward on the refractor for the Orioles. You got Ozzy on the X-Fractor, and for the White Sox, you got Chase and Brett. Perspectives, yeah. Wilson, Brandon, Luke, Acuna. On the those perspectives should have been short prints, bro. Those are very nice. PCA on the X-Fractor. You got Isaac on the X and Marcus. All right, we got... Need an Oriole perspective. Coming right up, brother. Trevor, Chris, Dylan, Alejandro, Brandon. For the Astros, you got Bryce Harper from the Wrecking, and Adley. Got Jimmy, Lawrence, Christian, Spencer on the refractor. For the Mariners, you got George on the X-Fractor, Nathan for the Cards, and Michael. There we go, little purple chat. Yeah, I think he had a thumb injury, right? You got Tanner. You got Will, Corbin, Jordan, Nolan, Caglione on the perspectives. Some tendon. There we go. For the Padres, Xander to 75, brother. And the purple X-Fractor. That's sweet. Damn, these are sweet, bro. I like these cards. If they play shortstop, they're good, bro. Andrew, Justin, Brenton on the refractor. Luis, you got Aaron Judge on the big ticket, and Mike Trout. Got Kyle, Cam, Victor, Mookie Betts, and Jackie Robinson on the past to present. Bryce Harper on the throwback. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Murakami. I thought it was a negative for some reason. Then you got Josh on the X-Fractor and Pete Alonso. Yeah, we'll take that Murakami all day, dog. I know. Slick. Appreciate the like, broski. Henry, Tovar, Guzman, Bobby Witt on the refractor. You got Jack on the X-Fractor for the Yankees. You got Ben Rice and Isaac. Ben Rice kind of sucked on when he was at the home run derby, didn't he? That boy was cheeks. Did you? Oh yeah, $20 a break. Sweet, bro. Carson, Miz, Nolan, Dalton on the refractor, Devin, Mookie Betts on the big ticket, and Jeff. On Monday, I get 9 boxes of the 26 Topps Tier 1, chat. Make sure y'all come by for that. William, Chase, Paul. There we go. Mickey Mantle and Aaron Judge, past the present. That's sweet. Riley Green, Harry, and Zach. Kyle, Brooks, Chase, Chandler, TJ. Got Brandon and Isaac. I actually got a Mickey Mantle here in the shop, bro, up front. Shinosuke. Is that how you say it? Shinosuke. Moises, Kyle, Tatis on the throwback. You got Willier, Nick Kurtz on the wrecking, and Yamamoto. That's what I got, bro. I got the 1968. Garcia, Otto, Chase, Rafael on the refractor, Sal on the X-fractor, Aaron Judge on the X, and Senga. Last pack of the first 10 boxes. Lil Aqua, Chris, Drew, Jazz, Max for the Blue Jays to 199. That thing snuck up on me, bro. I thought it was more to the back. Shohei base, Hunter, and Denzel. Washington. Box number 11. Good luck. If it's lagging, get out and come back, bro. Not backwards. Caleb, Jacob, Pete, Isaac, Jacob on the X-fractor, Aaron Judge on the wrecking, and Jordan Alvarez on the base. Can you see now, Alex? Got Mason, Spencer, Brenton, Corbin, Andres, Dylan, and Andrew. You see, these packs are coming out straight, dog. None of them are backwards. That's not a numbered. That's a blue, but that's not a gold perspective, is it? There we go, Kevin. Nah, Jeter. In the back, Kyle. Brandon, Alejandro for the Angels, Logan, Hope to 150. Why couldn't it have been Mike Trout, dog? We'll take that though, Alex. Got Josh, Ramirez, Bryce, Nick Kurtz on the refractor, Lawrence, Mike Trout on the big ticket, and Henry. Running out of room, dog. Yeah, he is, dog. So if you pull one, it's really good. Warming, Jesus, Yamamoto again. On the past, the present, Jose on the throwback, Christian, Nolan, and Chris. See how much better it is whenever all the cards are facing the same way? I think whenever the card is backwards, it should be a banger, dog. I know, I seen that. That was a nasty card, dog. Chase, Mike, Bryce, Dylan, Jackson, CJ, and Devin. Got Drew, Jazz, Pete, Isaac, Vinny, Corbin on the wrecking, and Hunter. Miz, Spencer, Brenton, CJ, Cam, Wilson, and Denzel. We got to get moving on these, dog. Nolan Soto on the perspectives. Aaron. I did too. TJ on the X Fractor. Every time I see them, I think they're orange or gold. For the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Man, where's the big names at, bro? Shit. Chase, Ramirez, Bryce, Salvador, Harry, Jose, and Sal. Got Paul, Jesus, Ellie, past the present, Mookie Betts on the throwback, Zach, Devin, and Willier. Next box. Got Cole, Jose, Torres. There goes Jaron. Get your cousin to autograph it, Alex. Royce, Shinosuk, and Shinosuk. Jonathan, Imai, Managa, Daniel, Moises, Freddie, and Moises. Gabriel, Sean, Lourdes, Ellie, Garcia, Chris, and Garcia. That's gold, baby. That's gold. Here we go. Bryce, Carson, William. We got Chris, Zach, Brent for the Cardinals. JJ Weatherholt go to 50, baby. Now that's a banger, dog. This is beautiful.
Bang, 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 bang.
Nice. Here we go. Nico, Logan, Freddie, Jordan, Kyle, Basalo on the big ticket, and Carson. Nathan, appreciate the share, dog. Kyle, Brett, Marcus, Adrian Beltre, and Corey Siegel past the present. Bo, Bryce, and William. What's up, JNA? Kyle, James, Cade, Christian, Randy, Peyton, and Cam. JT, Paul, Xavier, Juan Soto on the throwback, Fernando, Shohei on the wrecking, and Wilson. Damn, that's a little Shohei. Trey, Zach, Mookie, Christopher, Harrison, Hunter, and Brandon. UC Parker, Acuna, Austin, Troy, Lars on the X Factor, and TJ. Got Kyle, Jack, Adley, Mason, Jeremy, Chase on the big ticket, and Harry. Otto, Michael, Corbin, Willie Mays on the rivals, Cole, Samuel, and Zach. Next box. Brooks, Kyle, Ivan, Matt, Hunter, Denzel, and Ernie. Seth, Drew, Caminero, Nick Kurtz on the Future Stars, Aaron Judge, Cal, and Suzuki. Basalo UV, Taylor, Blake, Dylan, Gerardo, South Stewart, Willier, and Mike. Luke, Jackson, Christian, Jacob, Ernie, Suzuki, and Spencer. Suarez, Andy, Roman Anthony on the throwback, Spencer, Mike, Gunner, and Carter. This fool. Mackenzie, Carey, Will, Allen on the rival, Spencer, Carter, and Royce. All right, last 5 boxes, chat. Good luck, man. Good luck, everybody. Appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Kevin, Ozzy, Corbin, Julio, Kyle, Henry, and Peyton. This fool. You got Josh, Warming, Nick, Joe, Alex, Jose, and Fernando. Kobe, Matthew, Owen, Casey for the Cubs. Casey for the Cubs. On the base auto. That's nice. We got the Cubs. Perizzle Dizzle. Let's go, baby. Nice little hit for you, dog. And it's your fault. Max, Corey, Luis, and Harrison. You got Owen, Hernandez, Garrett, South Stewart on the throwback, Austin, Carson, and Hunter. So many cards over here, chat. Let me move the base over here real quick. Make some room. If you guys want to watch the replays, all replays are on YouTube, chat. Dalen, Luis, Tariq, Trent, Stanton, Hoskins on the big ticket, and Troy. Marcelo, Hunter, Garcia, George on the rivals, Chase, Michael, and Lars. All right. Got this one and 3 more boxes, chat. The longest break of my life. Victor, Carlos, Jacob, Brent, Will, Tanner, and Michael. Tovar, Denzer, Sandy, Byron, Nathan, Stanton on the wrecking, and Shane. Dylan, Mason, Bryce, Logan, George, Bryce, and Dansby. JP, JJ, Alec, Logan, Ronald Acuna on the X Factor, Roman Anthony, and Garrett. You got Maximo, Kevin, Wyatt, Freddie Freeman, Noah, Julio on the big ticket, and Patrick. Got Justin, Willie, Greg on the rivals, PCA on the throwback, Early, Andrew, and Shay. All right, chat. This one and 2 more boxes. So we got 2 autos, a SP, a gold out of 50. Wasn't bad for a little mega box break. Alejandro, Christopher, Mason. You got Daniel, Tyler, Zach, and Andrew. Brandon, Lawrence, Dylan, Chase on the throwback, Alex, Ellie De La Cruz, and Kyle. You got Christian, CJ, Salvador, Sean Murphy, Addison, Zach, and Henry. There we go. Got Ben Rice, Jack, Carson, Nolan, Matt. For the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer to 199. Justin, Spencer, Jaron, Gurriel, Josh, Bryce Harper on the big ticket, and Stanton. Got Cam, Ellie, Jordan, Edgar, and Cal past the present. Murakami again. Chase, Luis. All right, boys. 2 more boxes left, man. Got Otto, Sal, Xander, Brett, Brandon, Matt, and Jung. I'm blessed last box. Got Perez, Cody, Yamamoto, Roman Anthony on the Future Stars, Baez on the X Factor, Corey on the Wrecking, and Joe. This fool. You got Carson, Senga, Otani, Marcus, Nick, Manny, and Robert. We got Durbin, Jeff, Riley. Oh, look at this for the Rangers, brother. Let's go. That's nice, man. The logo. Sweet, bro. Very nice. It's all right, bro. It ain't nothing too crazy, but they're megas. So Trevor, Chris, and Matt. Yeah, it's a good rip for it being megas, you know? We put 2 autos, 2 logos, a gold out of 50 JJ, few other numbered cards. Jacob, Isaac, Cal on the throwback, Carlos, Jimmy, Aaron Judge on the big ticket, and George. I think it's the lightweight. You got Mason, PCA, Chase. You got Mason Wynn and Ozzie Smith past the present. Jordan Alvarez on the X Factor. Andrew and Randy. All right, last box, boys. Last box of the break. Appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Let's go. Cal, Carlos, Acuna on the perspectives. Carlos, Cattell, Rafael on the X Factor, and Kyle. Brady, Waldrop, Julio, Max, Marcelo, Kyle, and Bo. Got Christian, Trent, Ellie De La Cruz on the throwback. Or on the, yeah. Carlos. You got Luis Castillo, Miguel, and Bryce. You got Taylor, Jack, Brian, Juan, Shane on the X Factor, O'Neal, and Cattell. 2 more packs left, chat. And that is it on a 20-box break of the Megas. Gunner, Matt, Carson on the Future Stars, Sandy on the refractor, Chris on the X-Fractor, PCA on the big ticket, and Raphael. Last pack, man. Good luck. Did you? That's it, brother. You got Mark, Christian, Sanchez, Daryl for the Mets on the Rivals, Francisco, Jackson, and Spencer. Let's do a little recap. All right, boys. I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. This product will ship out tomorrow. You got Kerry to 199, Jack Caglione on the perspectives, Caglione on the big ticket, Yamamoto perspectives. You got Shohei Ohtani on the big ticket, Gore on the logo, Miz on the big ticket, Murakami on the X, Ohtani on the wrecking, JJ Weatherholt Gold 50 X-Fractor. That's beautiful. Roman Anthony on the Future Stars, past to present, Mickey and Aaron. You got Jack to 199. Murakami on the throwback, Murakami on the X. Xander to 75 on the purple, Mike Trout on the refractor. Max to 199. Roman Anthony on the throwback. Logan to 150 on the X-Fractor. Jack Caglione. Denzer on the negative. Ohtani. You got Yamamoto to 99 on the past to presents. You got Mason Wynn on the past to present. Same Ellie De La Cruz. Roman Anthony on the wrecking. Junior Caminero. Okamoto. TJ Rumfield to 199. Aaron Judge. You got Hunter on the logo. You got who's this guy? Michael Harris on the ink strokes. And then you got Owen Casey on the base auto. Appreciate you guys, man. Everybody have a good night. I will be running a 9-box break of the 26 Topps Tier 1. I'm just waiting for it to get here. As soon as it does, I'll put it up in the shop, post up a video, and send it to everybody, man. There's going to be 18 autos in that break, bro. That's going to be some bangers in it. It's going to be expensive, but we're going to ride it out until it sells out, chat. We're going to do divvies. We're going to do what we got to do to sell that thing out. So everybody have a good night and have a good weekend, bro. I got some things I got to take care of this weekend, so I won't be on. But I'll be back early next week, man. Everybody have a good night, man. Peace.